What's up, guys? This is Crazy Awesome, and today we're going to be checking out The Warning on Being Discovered as Teens by Metallica. Now, this is really interesting. I've actually never seen this before, and I love hearing more about The Warning. I love hearing more about their story, and it's really interesting. And honestly, the thing that's interesting about The Warning is that they're so young, right? Like, they are very young, but they are, like, gaining a lot of traction a lot quicker than a lot of bands. And, I mean, what do you think about it? Like, The Warning is, like, what, they're probably like a few years off, a few years away, maybe like 5 years, 6-7 years maybe, to technically being considered like veterans, right? Like, I mean, I feel like what, they're about 10 years as a band, which is a pretty good while, but I feel like after like 15 years at least, you're kind of seen as like more of like a veteran, like even like 15-20 years, like somewhere around that. And think about how crazy that is. They're so young, and they can like have like double the length of their career right now and still be like in their prime, which is like absolutely incredible to think about. But what I need you guys to do is comment down below anything. Just tell me suggestions I should listen to. It could be The Warning, it could be anything. Just comment how you feel about these interviews, these documentaries, these videos, and The Warning, of course, themselves. Tell me how you feel about The Warning and their songs, their albums. But without any further ado, this is The Warning on Being Discovered as Teens by Metallica. So yeah, let's just get straight into this. Let's go. I am super excited.
Welcome to the fight of your life. Fire willing to die, shine. Nobody is taking us down. We are
All right.
for the crown.
Oh wow. I want to go listen to that song now. That is freaking awesome.
Welcome to Power Hour on Access TV. I'm Matt Pinfield.
I'm Josh Bernstein.
And I'm Katie Babs.
Ladies, what the? We couldn't even get a warning?
Get it? Because they're The Warning. They couldn't even get a warning. Because anyways.
Hey, it's Matt Pinfield
Ignore
backstage
that.
at Welcome to Rockville 2023 for the Power Hour here on Access TV, hanging out right now with Danny Poe and Alex, The Warning. And it's so great to see you. I've been doing things with you guys.
Did you just say Alex?
With Danny Poe and Alex, The Warning. And it's so great to see you. I've been doing things with you guys
my
for
gosh.
quite a few years, even during the pandemic, right?
Yes.
I got to do some stuff while you guys were in Monterrey, Mexico, where you're from. We got to explain to people that aren't familiar with the band yet, and I know you have a huge fan base worldwide, but how great it is. Your story is just one of the most inspiring stories of, you being three sisters from Monterrey, Mexico, your love for rock and roll, and how you guys originally got discovered. And that
Very
was
inspiring.
by covering Enter Sandman and putting it up
That's
online.
right. YouTube was a wonderful tool that helped us, just get our video out there, and people just started seeing it, and we're like, yes, we love rock and roll, and that's what we want to do. And then when we started making our own music, that medium, that outlet helped us get eyes and ears on our music, and it's been a ride since then.
It's been an incredible ride because you got so much love and support internationally, which is great. How old were the three of you when you did that first video?
Oh my God. I think it was
And you were playing
14. Maybe.
Then-
Yeah, we were playing. I think I was 14.
You
I
were
was
14.
Yes.
I was 12, and
I was 9. You were 9.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's amazing.
Tiny baby.
And so Metallica saw the video and absolutely loved it. And then, of course, you got it comes full circle, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
It connects beautifully in the Metallica Blacklist album.
The fact that Metallica put you on their album and invited you guys to do a
That was
cover.
insane.
Yeah,
when we
that was
got
insane.
that, like those news, it was like, oh my God, we're gonna have to cover Enter Sandman again, but like our own version.
Yeah.
They were pretty clear that they didn't want a straight up cover, and we were like, how do you arrange Enter Sandman? And it was
It's iconic.
the song that started our careers, so we were pretty nervous about it. And it was also our first collaboration. We did this version of Enter Sandman with Alessia Cara, so it was just
Yes.
like a very big jump of like, we're gonna do this, and we have a week to do it. So
Yeah.
let's just go. It was great.
It was amazing. We love the
We got
challenge.
feedback from the band, and they loved the song. And
Yes.
like, we love playing it live. We played it right now,
Yes.
and people went insane for it. It's always just a very fun story moment.
Yes.
I think it's really incredible. And, again, people have been so supportive because they love you. And you went out on that tour with Hailstorm, The Pretty Reckless, Lilith Czar. It was all strong females rocking. And tell me about that experience, because literally when we were interviewing Lizzie Hale about giving you the guitar, right?
Yes.
She was actually in tears. She talked about that, paying it forward.
stop.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm gonna cry. No, because I remember that day perfectly. The whole tour was amazing. We loved being in that environment because, you know, the headlining acts really pushed the environment for the whole tour, and it was such a nice area to be in. Welcoming, yes.
Community.
You get what I mean.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that day of the guitar, I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. Lizzie has been my idol for the longest time, and she still is, and she will keep on being because she's such an amazing person and such an awesome musician in everything she does. It's just like, well, I can't believe that. And I play the Enter Sandman cover with the Explorer that Lizzie gave me that
And it's
time.
so great that
Yes.
she went out.
Yeah, that must be crazy, man. Like, I'm just saying, like, imagine meeting your idols, going through all of this, you know, like, they played Rock Band and, you know, they made that cover and, you know, they blew up. Like, they have accomplished, like, so much. And I'm just, like, so happy for them. I'm just happy that they're so passionate about their music. They're very passionate about rock and roll. And I could tell that they really enjoy doing this. And that's honestly something that I really admire in The Warning. I am just happy that they are, like, you know, they're happy, they're healthy, they're doing great things, and it's so refreshing to just see what could possibly be like this, like the new wave, like a big part of the new wave of like rock and roll. And I feel like it's awesome because it's kind of like skating. It's kind of like teetering the line, like in between like metal and rock. Like some of it's metal, some of it's rock. It kind of has those elements, has like some elements of pop. And some people get kind of mad at me for saying that, but that I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think that sometimes with some choruses and hooks that you can hear on some of the Warning songs, that some of them sound like they have like some pop influences, which I honestly think is really cool. I don't think that's a negative. I think that's a positive, in fact. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of mention that because I think that's really, really cool. But they are doing fantastic, and I'm here for the ride, man. I'm interested to see like where they take their music.
Cover with the Explorer that Lizzie gave me that
And it's
time.
so great that
Yes.
she went out and bought that for you because she really wanted you to have that and have the
Amazing.
experience that she had, that she got the guitar from
Yes.
Shinedown. So it's just like that. Again, it's just one of the greatest stories about rock, the rock community, women in rock. I mean, it's an incredible thing. And the international story, because your fan base, obviously being from Mexico, right, and Spanish being your original, your first language, but you do so great, and it translates even in the music with songs like your last single, Choke, and of course more. The video we're showing here on the show. Tell me a bit about that too. Has it been just great to get out there and see, you know, and now you're doing the same thing on your tour. You're bringing out young women as well. You're bringing out other bands. Let's talk about bringing out Holy Wars and Plush.
Of course, no. When we were building our own tour, we just kind of like felt the need, and we were very inspired by the tour we went on with Hailstorm, the Pretty Reckless, and Lilithar to just kind of make this a super good environmentally tour and just kind of like know the musicians that we know are out there that are super rocking women. We have to do this. So we invited Plush and Holy Wars, and it's been an amazing
It's been
experience.
awesome, and it's the first leg of the Error World Tour.
Yes.
We talk about like our international fans. It's the first time ever that we're gonna head over to Europe. And we're
Yes.
gonna play over there. We leave in a week.
I know.
Saying that makes me so nervous.
Yeah.
We have our first show with Muse. We're opening for them over there, and it's just insane to think.
Insane.
Just like last year, I don't think we would have ever imagined that we would be sitting here talking
Yes.
about this. It's just amazing, and we feel very grateful to be able to share our music and our passion all over the world. It's awesome.
How great was the experience of opening for Foo Fighters? They wanted you guys to open for them and play with them in Mexico City, not too far from where you guys grew up in Monterey.
That must have been
no, it was
crazy.
an
Wow.
unbelievable experience. We're never gonna forget it, and I think it's the first time we actually played in front of that many people, and it's one of the most important stages in our country. So being there with Foo Fighters was just
Foo Fighters was a band that we covered when we were young.
Yes,
It
as
was
well.
like, oh, we have to play a challenging song. Let's grab a Foo Fighters song.
Yes.
So being recognized by the Foo Fighters and being invited to open for them in our home country was just an honor. It was
That-
awesome.
That is so incredible. You know, and people love to watch the videos that you guys have done, whether it's, you know, the different instruments that you play, whether it's playing drums, you know, like just the things, all the stuff that you do online is really compelling, and people love it. And I'll be be like talking to someone and they'll go, yeah, but I was watching this thing, The Warning did, and I'm like, it makes me very happy to see that. Talk to me about when you're on these festivals, like this Great Danny Wimmer Presents Festival, Welcome to Rockville. Is it exciting for you to see other bands? Is that one of the things you do when you're not playing? Are you out there, and who are you excited to see?
Yes, when time permitting, we like schedule everything that we want to do. Yes,
we
right now.
look at like the lineup and we
Yes.
schedule like, oh, we have to do this, but we want to see these bands. We
Yes.
saw
Tiger Cub. They were right on before us, but we
and
heard
we
great
loved
things
seeing
about them. Yes.
And we're going on Shiprock together, so we were like, oh, let's check them out. They were
Yes.
awesome. We really wanted to see Bad Flower,
Badflower.
but I think they're playing
Like right now.
right now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're also going on Shiprock. So
Yes.
So we're gonna get to see them either way.
And you get to hang out with Josh and the guys. They're really good people.
Yes, and of course the headliners. I would love to see Evanescence. We haven't seen them live.
I can't believe
Evanescence is
I
amazing.
don't know what time our bus call is because we have to head over to
we
New
have
York
a show
now.
in New York
Yeah.
this
Yes.
Sunday, and
Pretty
it's
far away.
it's a long drive.
Yeah,
A little bit.
I know, but
But
that's all
yes.
right. Well, I'm sure if you don't get to see Evanescence and Amy Lee tonight, you'll get to see them again. But, you know, I just love this, and congratulations on excuse me, sorry about that. You'll edit this. Congratulations on everything. When so the latest single just came out. When's more new music expected for your fans?
So
All right.
more just came out. This whole process of new music has been very quick. We've been on the road on and off. So we had a writing session weeks
In LA.
in
Yes.
February. And More was the first song that came out of those
Of that.
writing weeks. And we felt very confident and excited about this new sound that we're exploring. And we have so much fun on stage, and we just wanted to put that into music and have
song.
people have a fun listening experience while still keeping the like integral, the Warning sound.
Oh, yeah.
And we just released More, and the reaction that we've been getting has been amazing, and we're super happy about it. And we're very
Yes.
excited to find those little off times in between touring to continue recording.
Get
and
back
release more
into the
music.
studio.
Yeah.
Yes.
And write and release singles and until when you have enough material for an album. But it's great because, again, it changes the way that people have, absorb music and consume it and listen to it. And that's the thing. You can release singles and it goes along with the touring. It's a new song to add to the repertoire,
Right. Yes.
Which is great. Well, I want to tell you, More, it sounds great. I love the direction you're going in.
Thank you.
And like you're right, it sits really well with Choke and all the other things that people really
love
like and
More.
expect
More
from
is
the
great.
band. So thanks so much. It was so great to catch up with you guys here.
Likewise.
Ladies.
It's always lovely to see you.
Yeah.
Yes. Always a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, and we'll see you soon on the road again.
Of
Absolutely.
course. Yes.
On the Error Tour.
Nice.
There it is, The Warning from Welcome to Rockville 2023. We're backstage. It's Access TV and the Power Hour.
Dude, that was awesome. That was really cool. He is so nice. I love how passionate he seems about the Warning. And it's really, really cool. But it must be so difficult just being discovered as teens, how young they were. Because it's kind of like how they talk about it from, just from my perspective, it just seems like, they blew up from that Enter Sandman cover and they kept on getting more and more popular. This on top of school, they still have school and a lot of other responsibilities they have to do. They're still kids, but it's like then they start making their own stuff, and it's just kind of like it's crazy. Like they're a band, and it's like everyone is just everything is just so crazy, right? Like, imagine if you're a kid, like you're 12 years old, you're 10 years old. LA was super young. And imagine you're just 10, 11 years old and you're already like a band and making songs and blowing up on the internet. Like, dude, that is absolutely insane. And I am 100% like here for this journey. It's really cool to see. The most exciting thing about The Warning is honestly not even just the stuff they're doing now, but I think it's honestly the future, because like a lot of people like to praise the stuff they're doing now, which I totally get. I don't think it's a bad thing, but also I think that people are also kind of not forgetting, but I think they're also just kind of, The Warning are just getting started. And I kind of think that the future is like so freaking exciting. Like, I think it's really cool to get pumped about like what they're doing now, because they're putting out a lot of different stuff, like a lot of different styles. And I do think that's really cool, but I don't think enough emphasis is also put on like how much they can change within the next 10, 15, 20 years. They can put on 20 years and still be doing great as musicians because they're so young, and they can just flip their direction like as much as they want to. They could go rock, they could go pop, they could probably even go jazz. Who knows? I mean, you know, they could incorporate a lot more like piano, like that classical piano into their songs, which I feel like we always just get kind of like a pinch of it in most of their songs, but we don't really get too much. And I think it's really cool that you know, they are so young. You can get a lot more from the Warning in, like, you know, 10, 15 years, 20 years. Like, just think about that. Like, as I'm saying, I don't want to say that the stuff they're doing right now isn't. It is exciting. It is exciting. Like, they're releasing music right now. They're touring everywhere. That's super exciting. But it's also, like, just as exciting, if not more, that, you know, the Warning can change so much because they have so much time, right? Like, they're so young. And I'm just so excited to see how they develop, how they change as human beings, how they change as musicians. It's really exciting. And I'm happy to just be here for that journey. So, anyways, if you guys have any sort of requests, then just make sure to comment down below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're still with me after this huge rant, I did really enjoy the interview. And if you guys made it up to this point in the video, then I hope you subscribe, because I mean, I would be surprised if you watched this much of the video and didn't subscribe. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys really enjoy. But more importantly, like, the most important thing you should do is comment down below, because I really want to hear from you all. So thank you so much for watching. You guys take care and stay awesome. Rock on.